Hello, amazing human and beautiful soul. I am your empty nest coach, Christine Oakfield, host and producer of the Your Empty Nest Coach podcast and creator of the 30-day challenge to empty nest success. I am a speaker in the 2023 Get Organized HQ Virtual Summit. There are over 100 speakers at this incredible summit. I'm so excited to share this with you. So you can watch this summit virtual online, watch in your PJs, have a cup of coffee or 10. There's so many sessions. Put your feet up, sit outside, and enjoy the sessions, whatever works for you. The best part about this summit is that if you catch it live, all of the sessions are free. Not kidding. All free. Click the link below the description to learn more, find out if the dates work for you, and see all the options. Being an empty nest coach, I thought it would be nice to take a quick temperature check. When someone mentions the empty nest years, which cat best represents you? So cat number one is, it doesn't apply to them at all in their life. They're busy doing other things. They're good. Cat number two is like, it applies to my life, but I'm not thinking about it. All good. Cat number three, they hear about the empty nest and they're kind of a hot mess. Or cat number four, it applies to their life. Someone says the empty nest years, and it doesn't matter. They're loving life either way. Thanks for sharing. Put the number below and let's have some fun there. Curious about what my session is in the summit? It's this one, Thought Decluttering and More for Almost Empty Nesters and Empty Nesters. We talk about thought management, tips, tricks, all while I walk through a path in nature. You may have noticed that this video is included in a playlist that contains life hacks from other speakers in the virtual summit. Have fun watching them all. What I love about this summit is that many of my clients and podcast listeners ask about decluttering their home, organizing their home, what to do with their child's space now that they've moved out, or maybe they're moving back in, and more. This summit will provide sessions and speakers galore. I'm willing to bet that you'll find a few projects that excite you. As for me, I'm here to provide some mental hacks to help you to have the space to enjoy these projects that you find. Here are my 6 life hacks for a stress-free home in the empty nest transition. Hack number 1, remember that this isn't a race. Your child moving out of the house or back in is a big deal. It's a big deal. And I talk about that in my summit session. But when it comes to the space in your home, there's no prize to the person who does all the things the quickest. There's no prize for the person who declutters their home the fastest, who organizes their photos the fastest, who sells their house and minimizes and gets into a 200 square foot house. Okay, that would be really small. Let's say 900. But unless you have an immediate time-sensitive deadline, take a breath or two. Go ahead, take a breath. The one thing you have more of now is time and space. Give yourself that. Hack number 2, if you have decided to clear out your child's space or room, have a conversation with them. The hack is have a conversation, and the hack will help you to maybe not have difficult conversations later. At the very least, let them know you're doing that, so when they return, they aren't in for a shock. Either way, moving forward, if they aren't with you, I recommend having some containers or bins. Label them, and especially anything that you want to throw away. If it doesn't bring mice into the house, I recommend putting that in a bin and letting them have the final say. You never know when a piece of paper that looks like trash actually has some sentimental value to them. Maybe label that one, toss it with a question mark. Hack number 3, pick home organization projects that excite you. While your bestie may be all in on photo and video organization, if it doesn't excite you, why start there? Start with something that brings you joy and positive energy when you imagine yourself working on it and especially completing it. Hack number 4, it's okay to close the door. What I mean by that is it's okay to do nothing for a little bit. This transition is a change. Your routines change. Your household space and who occupies it changed. It's okay to not do anything right away. If they had a room to themselves and it's easier for you to close the door for a few days, a few weeks as you walk by until you can get to a point where you don't feel awful when you walk by, that's okay. I can't say this enough. Gift yourself with the space and the time to adjust to the change in your household, to the energy that's in your household. And use that time to get to know you. You're pretty amazing after all. Hack 5 has to do with what ifs. If you have consumed much of my content, you'll notice quickly that I like to consider what ifs. Move them from worry thoughts to fabulous thoughts. The hack 5 is to what if every time that you notice yourself noticing the emptier home that you have, then consider these 4 C's. Curiosity, clear, create, and connect. Let me explain. For example, maybe you walk by your child's bedroom, it's empty, and you catch yourself feeling a certain way. The what if is, what if now I consider these 4 C's? With the curiosity, I invite you to clear your mental space by noticing your thoughts and processing your emotions. Yeah, feeling them. Then create with almost a sub what if category. And I'd like you to take the opportunity to spend 10 to 30 seconds what ifing your child's life in a fabulous, wonderful, amazing way. So you've walked by their room, you've kind of gotten a twinge in your body, you're curious about the thoughts that have come up, you feel the emotion, you give yourself some time to, okay, I'm sad, I'm angry, you process through it. Then take 10 to 30 seconds to just imagine, what if their life's amazing? What if they have someone they love in their lives and that person loves them back? What if they have the perfect career? What if everything goes right for them? What if them being out of the house is the best thing for both of you and your relationship gets stronger? These kind of things. Just imagine wonderful, amazing things. Never tell them about this. This is for you to have fun with and put you in a better frame of mind. This should be super fun, and it doesn't have to be a really long exercise. Then finally, connect. And the connect is to connect with yourself. So you have this time and space now, hopefully a little extra time and space, and you may be uncomfortable, but let's connect with you, your incredible self. You can do this by doing something you love, you know you love. I like to say the top of your toolbox, you have all these things you know you love, and you just go to it and do that for you. Or you can say something positive to yourself, such as, I'm thankful that I've gifted myself with the space to adjust to the change in my home. I'm worth it. You are. And if you're looking for a practical bonus tip, I would like to say that if you are someone who does a grocery list every week and you like to write it down, or if you have it online, however you do it, see if you can create a version of that grocery list for when your child or children are home, the things they like, and then also have a list for when they're not home. So you don't have to go and ask them a million questions when they come back. At least you have a go-to starting point that's different. Have those 2 versions and it'll help you out. Thanks for watching this video. I hope that you join us in the summit. I believe there's a Facebook group you can join as well to comment and have a podcast. Check it out. I'm glad you stopped by. You are freaking amazing. Don't you dare forget it. Bye. Hack number 5, as I hold up 2 fingers. Have I been doing that the whole time?